It's easy to feel distant from these stories, but each fugitive underscores a even 10 times.
Oh, this chick is rich. Look, she did the cryptocurrency. Anyway, check it out, bro. She's wanted, but I know you blow her buns.
Thanks in part to tips from ordinary citizens who saw a face and made a call. But the ones who are still out there?
Oh, he's bugged out. He bugged out. That's Chub Rock. Look at Chub Rock. Chub Rock is bugged out. A lot of these dudes, one of these dudes here, he was a top 10. Like the dudes that be doing like top 10 athletes type, some shit like that. Check it out. It goes bonkers.
Been over yet.
Thank you for joining us today as we share the news of the latest addition to the FBI's list of the 10 most wanted fugitives.
Over the decades, more than 500 fugitives have found their names printed in bold letters for the world to see. Nearly all of them, over 93%, have eventually been tracked down, arrested, and brought to justice.
Damn.
That means hundreds of killers, kidnappers, fraudsters, and terrorists have been taken off the streets, thanks in part to tips from ordinary citizens who saw a face and made a call. But the ones who are still out there?
Look at homeboy
they're
running.
The ghosts. And in today's video, we're diving into...
Oh, this boy right here, if I'm not mistaken, this dude, he's working with her in there. He bodies, pop. But that's his wifey, and he bodied her. Yo, dudes are crazy. And these dudes are doing this now, like 2025, 23. Come on, bro. You wildin'. With all them cameras. Look, you caught. Right there, you caught. Yo, what up, baby? What's poppin'? Shout out to the chat. Bang, we in the building.
These very people, fugitives, who've spent years evading some of the most resourceful and relentless law enforcement agents in the world, starting with the woman who's been on the run for nearly 8 years.
This is her.
Ruja Ignatova. Known around the globe as the Crypto Queen, Ruja isn't just infamous because she's one of the few women to ever appear on this legendary list. She's infamous because of the scale and boldness of her crime. Her rise to notoriety began with the promise of a revolution in money itself.
I'm like, crypto. I want to make a crypto pop, but I don't want to put it out there and get billions or millions and run on people. That's what, yo, let me tell you something. If you've been tuning into me from the gate, I always told y'all, homie, you will never in your life, listen to me, bro. I promise you. Dudes could say what they want to say. Like if a dude makes a video, he's a hater. I don't know him. He don't live in New York City. Anybody, right? But one thing you never catch Warpath doing is anything wrong, criminalized on the internet. Like you could say something to me. I'll see you in the street or I'll run up on you. I'll beat you senseless. Facts. But I'm not going to go and do scams like with my internet shit. Nah, bro. With my name and all that. Nah, bro. Trust me. The FBI know they could forget about that with me. I've been on the internet for over 15 joints, bro. Facts. And I've never, ever did any crime on the internet because I knew that if I want to go to jail real fast, just do crime on the internet because I'm a criminal as it is. And the FBI knows this, right? So why would I come to the internet? They on my body already without you doing crime. They watching niggas like us. So I'm not doing no crime here. Believe me, ever. And I had some very good opportunities, bro. I promise you. And I was like, yo, let me stop kicking it with this dude, pop, or whatever. Let me dismiss this before I bag, something happens and all that. Believe me, you'll never see me like, yo, he's wanted. Not for no internet crime. Now, for something else that happens in the street, that's a whole different story. You get it? But I'm not doing that. I would have been did it because I know how to get the bread and all that. Facts. I would have been did it. Facts. I don't even check no criminalized things. Like, let me check. Bing, bing, bing. And trying to be sneaky and look something up. Nah, bro, because they on your body. You could look up anything. You could look up somebody's name. And now they watching you. Hell, I don't do that, boy. Believe me. I get my little money and I keep it moving, baby. Believe me. And I guess that's because, respectfully, I'm monetized. You get it? A lot of these dudes, they not monetized. They on here trying to do whatever. You get it? Bro, not me, boy. Facts.
In 2016, she walked onto the stage of London's Wembley Arena in a floor-length blazing red gown that
looked
caught
like a
every
witch.
light in the room. She told the thousands in the audience and the millions watching online that her cryptocurrency, OneCoin, would not only compete with Bitcoin, it would destroy it. In 2 years' time, she claimed, OneCoin would be the one true coin, the global currency of the future.
It is really a pleasure for me to be here 1.5 years after we launched our cryptocurrency OneCoin. I think today we spoke a lot about the network, the
Right there, I would have been like, nah, this is a scam. She don't even know proper English. She got a weird accent, homie. She's a thief.
vision for the network, how big we want to be. But as always, I want us to remember what this network is about. This network was created to become and to fuel the growth of OneCoin.
Run, run, run. D, D, D. What?
Which I strongly believe will be the #1 cryptocurrency worldwide.
What? Crypto.
Between 2014 and 2016, investors around the world poured over $4 billion into the project. More than 50 million came from hopeful individuals in the United States alone. People didn't just see Ruja as an entrepreneur. They saw her as a visionary who could make them rich beyond their dreams. She promised returns
gangster.
5 times, even 10 times the original investment. But there was one devastating truth Ruja never revealed. OneCoin was a complete fabrication. There was no blockchain, no functioning exchange, and no way for investors to ever cash out. It wasn't a breakthrough in cryptocurrency. It was a sophisticated Ponzi scheme dressed up in glamour and tech jargon,
Ponzi
and
scheme.
Ruja played the role to perfection. By the time regulators began poking holes in her empire, it was too late.
It was too late, bro. By the time they caught it, Pingo, they thought they caught it. Pop. Watch what she did. Watch what she does. Not for nothing. Not for nothing. She's a little mastermind dot. You heard? But of course, FBI's on her body, you heard?
The money had been siphoned away, and in October of 2017, Ruja made her move. She boarded a flight from Bulgaria to Greece, and then she was gone. No public sightings, no confirmed leads, just silence. Later, leaked emails revealed the full extent of her manipulation. She referred to OneCoin as trash, mocked investors as idiots.
She referred to the coin as trash and mocked the people that work with her as idiots. All it like respectfully, like if you watch it, you're an idiot. And she got, I've said that shit, like realistically, right? But I didn't get caught. I'm saying it to ya. You get it?
And even joked with her partner Carl Greenwood about disappearing with the money and shifting the blame. Greenwood wasn't so lucky. He was caught.
He doing a bid, son. He doing a bid.
Convicted of wire fraud and money laundering, and in 2023, sentenced to 20 years in federal prison.
Nigga.
Ruja, however, has remained a step ahead. Fluent in 4
Yo, recently, he just got a bid. You heard? Like, it sounds weird to me. I'm going to be real with you, bro. I'm going to keep it a stack. Respectfully, right? And I could get locked up tomorrow, and I could get 100 years. But the chances of my old shit popping up are super, super rare, bro. You had to be there, right? And nobody was there with me. Facts. That's why I'm good money. I'm not telling on myself, but I guarantee you that if I would have got knocked for the shit, I would have still been locked up forever. Now, they got people that know her shit. You get it? Niggas, you don't know my shit. All you know is that I told you. You get it? Like, I supposed to be doing a bid. A long bid. That's a fact. Everybody knows that. You get it? But nobody was there. Niggas kind of like sort of know that was Warpath, nigga. But you wasn't there, homie. You wasn't there. You know, you heard? Holla, facts. People was there with her. But they didn't kill nobody, but you might as well have killed some of these people, because some people, you take $1 million from them, and that was their last. I doubt somebody's going to give her their last million, though. But they consider themselves to be fucked. And some people rather be dead, I guess. I don't know. Would you rather somebody kill you than take $1 million from you? Like, yo, if I'm like not taking it at gun piece or nothing, just sneakily taking it from your bank account, or you rather get shot up or lose $1 million? Cause ain't nobody taking nothing from me. Ain't nobody ever in my life, I swear to God, ain't nobody ever even tried to take nothing from me. I always been the taker. You can ask anybody, and I've been saying the same stories since I've been on the internet. And again, you ain't never gonna see nobody say, boy's a liar. Facts. You could see a nigga that lives in another state, or a clown, or a nobody bird nigga trying to be somebody on the internet, trying to get at King Warpath because he's trying to be, you get it? But if you watch some of these niggas that joke with people like that and all that, nobody even lives around them. Nobody lives around these niggas. So they watch us and they make shit up and they like get on people that he really watches on the low. You get it? Facts. Because nobody lives around the majority of these niggas that be talking about us. Facts. It's on the lockout. King Warpath, Brooklyn, New York City. We in the building. Facts.
Languages, armed with a PhD, and adept at crafting an image of elegance and intelligence, she could blend into high society anywhere in the world. Rumors swirl about her fate. Some say she underwent plastic surgery and now lives in luxury, surrounded by armed guards. Others believe she slips quietly between countries using a German passport, staying just far enough ahead of the law.
German.
And the most chilling theory was that she was murdered by former associates who feared she might expose them. Whatever the truth, one fact remains. She's still out there. And the United States Department of State is offering up to $5 million for information that leads to her arrest or conviction.
Yo,
8 years
son,
later,
don't
the
tell
hunt
her.
for the crypto queen continues, and so does her legend.
The crypto queen. Now, $5 million. If you run into this lady tomorrow, you calling? You calling up for her? I'm going to keep it a stack with you. I don't even think most people have enough time to call. By the time you get that money, you be dead. Facts. You might as well try to kick it to her, you heard? I'll try to kick it to her. I'll blow her buns from here to El Segundo. But I'm going to straight tell her, like, first, like, yo, listen, I need $1 million. Yo te lo meto if you give me $1 million. That's it. I know you got, but all right, she has money. That $5 million that they giving out to her for her capture, she has that in abundance, nigga. If she wasn't stupid already and niggas got over her, because a lot of people do heists for millions, then they tell somebody, or somebody figures it out or knows while they doing it, and you wind up getting robbed. And now you got nothing. The nigga just swiped you. And what you gonna do? Call the cops? You get it? So a lot of these people wind up broke, bro. I've even heard stories of niggas that killed themselves, boy. Like nigga took 60 million and then wind up killing himself because boy wind up being broke. Or you took all that money to then start smoking crack? Like you never smoked crack, my nigga? You get it? Like you never tried crack to know that shit is no good, nigga? Like use a bird, nigga. Like I be seeing some niggas in the street, like respectfully, I just met a nigga the other day when I was in the BX yesterday. When was it? Yesterday? Yeah. And the nigga just told me, yo, bro, I started smoking crack when I was 37 or 38 or something. And I was like, damn, nigga, what the fuck? What made you get into that shit? That shit is crazy, boy. Facts. At 30-something, you start smoking crack? By the time he started doing it, but I would think that shit was faded, nigga. You heard? You think that shit was crack. Facts. Yo.
I'm Dr. Jeff Vinegar, and today we'll explore the science behind balanced and unbalanced forces.
Because I don't care who you are. If a nigga trying to get a bag of dog food or something, boy, you gonna have a hard time. You get it? I could get whatever still, but I just don't fuck with it because the chances of you living, yo, you know how much fucked up things they putting in drugs, bro? Thank God that they did that, bro. Because bad things gotta happen for some people to live. You get it? Because that was never like a drug in my hood. Like it was like a disclaimer. Like nobody looked at you wrong. You get it? Like we grew up with a bunch of niggas like, oh, son up the block, yeah, he's rich, right? Son got all the spots in the neighborhood and all that, but he do opiates. I grew up in that era. Like all the kingpins, all the niggas that ran the blocks, that gave niggas drugs and all that, dumb niggas were getting high, boy. This is facts, undisputed facts. I'm from New York City in real life. You get it? So I could tell you what these niggas be lying about. Niggas don't even live in New York, bro. And they spend their whole time telling New York City stories. Papi, you don't even live here, bro. Shut the fuck up. Niggas be calling niggas, yo, cause the twin. Nigga, I wouldn't even call nobody twin, bro. Facts. If I wasn't a Latin king at one point in my life, why are you calling people twin? And it became like a style. Like everybody calls everybody twin. Now I used to call niggas twin in the street, but like niggas that was down with me. You get it? That come from that movement. Now I hear niggas, yo, twin. I'm like, nigga, who you calling? Or the bro. Nigga, you in another fucking bullshit gang that y'all niggas made up in the street. And you calling niggas twin? Like, it's like niggas is using all the king slang, like for the streets now. Like, yo, niggas is weird. Don't call nobody twin around me, because I be smacking niggas for that facts. So if you not KIN to the jizzle, don't be like, yo, twin, because you're going to plow facts. I promise you, boy. I gotta smack the taste out your mizzle.
Alexander Cardenas. You'd think that this overpound guy could never run far, let alone outpace the FBI.
Oh,
but
he
you might
ran
want
for
to
the
think
FBI.
again, because Omar Alexander Cardenas has been evading the law since 2019, and he's not hiding because of some petty.
Man, he looked like a super penko. None of these people that you about to see look like they get busy, like they give it up, right? But this is how you looks are deceiving. You get it? To a lot of people that watch the internet, you think that a gangster or street nigga or whatever, he just has to be dark skinned. You get it? And I think that when you think like that, you the fucking biggest weirdo that I ever met. Because I'll introduce you to mad black dudes, right? And none of them get busy, not even a little bit. They'll probably bark on you. But when it comes to me, he knows I'm going to lift his jaw, right? I'm just telling you the truth, right? And I'm just saying that because you would figure that that's who you see that's like with it. Like, what I'm trying to let you know is looks are deceiving, bro. It doesn't matter what background, ethnicity, or how a dude looks. Like, his skin color or his looks is not what makes him gangster. And I had to start growing up out of that shit myself. So it took some time for me to comprehend that myself. You get it? Because I figure if a nigga don't look like us or talk like me, son is not gangster. And I met a lot of gangster niggas that don't even know what we're saying or what I'm saying when I talk. Facts. He talks nice, like a perfection. And I know he's done the most gangster shit that I've ever probably seen in my life. And he's not even Puerto Rican or black. Facts.
Shoplifting or a bar fight gone wrong. No. He's wanted for cold-blooded murder, carried out in broad daylight, in the middle of a Los Angeles shopping center, with cameras rolling the whole time. The kind of crime that leaves you wondering how someone this visible could vanish so completely. It was August 15th, 2019. A hot summer afternoon in Los Angeles. The kind of day when life felt almost predictable. People were getting haircuts, shopping, grabbing something to eat. The air buzzed with the hum of normalcy.
What up, Tom?
Somewhere in that crowd was Omar, moving through the strip mall like he had nothing to hide. He wasn't in a rush. He wasn't nervous. Surveillance footage shows him walking casually, blending into the scene as if he were just another customer looking for a place to cool off.
Damn.
But just minutes later, his true purpose became chillingly clear. Another camera angle catches him again, still casual, still calm, before he turns a corner and comes face to face with 36-year-old Jesse Avalos. Without a word, without hesitation, Omar pulled out a semi-automatic handgun and fired multiple shots directly at Avalos's head, killing him instantly. This wasn't a heat-of-the-moment argument. This wasn't self-defense. This was a targeted hit, deliberate, calculated, and brazen enough to be carried out around 4 o'clock in the afternoon while businesses were open. People were walking by, and
Look at his body. Look at, you get it? You be like, son is a bird. He ain't doing nothing. Yeah, all right.
security cameras were running. After the shots, Omar didn't stick around. He turned and ran, disappearing from the camera's view, and eventually, from the entire country. Authorities believe Omar is tied to the Pier Street Gang, a violent Los Angeles street crew with deep ties to organized crime.
Look at all them dudes. Them dudes look like birds. Or everybody there look like a sitter. Facts. Am I lying? They look, while we grew up, thinking that nigga's pussy, nigga. You crazy? You seen the way that nigga dressed? I didn't know he was gonna kill you with his clothes. You heard?
Crime. On the streets, he's known simply as Omar, which makes him harder to track. Investigators suspect he fled to Mexico within hours of the killing, possibly relying on gang connections or relatives to hide him from law enforcement. 2 years later, in September 2021, the FBI added him to their 10 most wanted fugitives list, charging him with murder and unlawful flight to avoid prosecution. They hoped the national attention and a reward of up to $250,000 would lead to his capture. But here's the frustrating part. Omar isn't a ghost. He has a distinctive look, at least the last time he was seen. The FBI describes him as around 300 pounds, wearing thick prescription glasses, with at least one visible tattoo. He's considered armed and extremely dangerous.
Damn, bro. Omar. Yo, son, Omar, damn. He looked like a dude that I used to work with, bro. You'd be surprised how many of these people that you're about to see that you've come in contact with. A lot of you guys, if you watch close enough, some of these people on America's Most Wanted and all that, they your neighbors. You got to look at shit like this sometimes, you heard? Because you be surprised. YouTubers be wanted. Facts. Look it up right now. How many YouTubers got killed this month? Look it up. And then get back to me and be like, damn, nigga, War know what he be talking about. All these niggas that's talking that they with the smoke and all that. Well, niggas gave you the smoke, homie. Facts. You get it? Now you can't hate. But look it up. YouTubers, you're going to see them with millions of subs. They either on the run Dudes got murdered. They don't know who murdered them. They know he had beef with another YouTuber. He just wound up dead. It's common sense, bro, right? But a lot of dudes are also under investigation. YouTubers, because people figured out, like, if this is the only job that a dude could get, what happened? I remember when I came to the internet, nobody wanted to be a YouTuber, my nigga. Nobody. Everybody was talking shit. Now, you got even fucking so-called rappers talking about, hey, dude, I'm here for the podcast. Yeah, my dude, that's the last time I ever hear a record from you. If a nigga come and he was a rapper that made it and he's trying to podcast, he's, my nigga, what? You out of here, nigga. I don't tune into shit like that. Whoever know me, know me. I would never watch shit like that, bro. Now, I watch, listen, let me clear myself. I will watch if I'm going to talk about a topic and the topic is in his channel. I'm going to use him for that. And I'm going to watch that episode. But I'm not into his channel. Never. I just watched it so I can make money. Remember, I get paid for every channel that I'm on YouTube and any platform that I'm on live, and whoever knows me knows I'm on a lot of platforms. I'm monetized on every platform that I'm on, bro. Facts. And I've been monetized for years. I promise you. So if you want to learn the right way, you should have been thought about that years ago when I was telling y'all and asked me. You get it? Hopefully you never asked me. If you asked me, I don't have a problem. But if you asked me before and I was trying to show you and you left, don't come back like, yo, I'm ready. Nah, you got to figure that out on your own, homie. You heard? Facts. Because everybody wants to be a YouTuber nowadays. Facts.
And yet, despite those very recognizable features, no one has managed to track him down. It's entirely possible that he doesn't even look like that anymore. He could have lost a significant amount of weight, shaved his head, grown facial hair, or ditched the glasses. Maybe he's altered his appearance just enough that even people who've seen his wanted poster wouldn't connect the dots. He could be hiding in plain sight, working under a fake name, living in a small town, doing everyday things like buying groceries, getting gas, or standing in line at the post office.
Chill out, man. You trying to play us. He said this nigga's hiding, bro. I can't believe that nigga ain't get caught yet, bro. That nigga is big as the earth. Nigga, you ain't get caught yet? Damn.
Office. That's what makes this case so unsettling. The thought that the man caught on camera committing a cold-blooded execution might now be blending in perfectly among
How can you blend in when you that huge, bro? Respectfully, you're not brolic. You don't work out like us, homie. You're fat. And I mean fat, bro. Word, B. Word.
suspecting neighbors. For Jesse Avalos' family,